everyone, I'm Suzanne, a cookbook author and chef instructor. I can be found on Instagram at suzanne.decochiffon and specialise in cute chiffon cakes. I'm honoured to celebrate with the Singapore Army on its 55th anniversary this year. To commemorate this significant milestone, the Army is holding an Army 55 virtual exhibition from the 1st to 13 December, and there's a series of activities and programs lined up for you and your family. So do watch this space! To celebrate the Army's 55th anniversary, I will be sharing with you on how to bake a Leopard tank chiffon cake today. So mummies with kids who love tanks, do pay close attention! I was inspired to make this cake by this year's NDP mobile column that came to the Heartlands. It was really uplifting to see the display of strength and unity, and also exciting for the kids who have never seen tanks up close before. The baking molds I will be using for the tank are one 6x4-inch rectangular baking tray for the hull. You can use oven-safe glass or aluminium trays. Two smaller 6x3-inch loaf pans, one for the turret on top and one for the sheet cake for the tracks. One cake top mold for making the cute soldiers. I will line the base of the baking tray and the loaf pans with baking sheet so that it's easier to remove the cakes later. Let's take a look at the ingredients for the chiffon cake. Today's tank is pandan vanilla flavoured. We use 2 egg yolks and also 3 egg whites for the fluffy texture, 13 grams castor sugar for the egg yolk batter, and also 30 grams for the egg whites. More is needed for the egg whites. We use 28 grams vegetable or coconut oil for this recipe. You can use 26 grams of water, milk or coconut milk here. Water gives a lighter texture while coconut milk is more fragrant. 4 grams vanilla extract, it adds a creamy flavour. Half a teaspoon of pandan paste, this gives the beautiful pandan flavour and fragrance to the cake. 40 grams cake flour, do sift before use. 1/4 teaspoon cream of tartar, this is meant for stabilising the meringue. Charcoal powder or black food colouring, for colouring the tracks and for colouring the tank darker green. We will also need some chocolate chips for the wheels, Pocky for the gun, Nutella for piping the faces, marshmallows for making the glue for assembling the structure, round sprinkles for the headlights, and also lastly a flag. So let's prepare the egg yolk batter. Beat egg yolks with castor sugar in a mixing bowl using a whisk. Add all and mix well. Followed by water or coconut milk and vanilla extract. Whisk well. Add in your cake flour and stir well. Whisk until there are no lumps. Bring out a weighing scale and remove 10 grams for plain batter for making the soldier's face. To the rest of the batter, we will add in our half teaspoon of pandan paste and mix well. So just a tip, you can further darken the green shade by adding some black food colouring or charcoal powder, but it's optional, so I just add a little bit. Prepare meringue. Whisk egg whites with cream of tartar using an electric mixer. Then we will add in our castor sugar bit by bit and whisk until firm peaks. So this is what we are looking for, firm peaks. bring back your weighing scale and we will portion out 10 grams of meringue for the plain batter. Bring your flexible spatula and we will fold in the pandan batter in 3 additions. So the first 1/3. Remember to fold in a single direction, rotating the bowl as you go. Second 1/3. And the last 1/3. So bring back your molds and remember to preheat your oven to 140 degrees. So we will fill our rectangular baking tray with pandan batter for the hull. And lightly tap on it to remove air bubbles. And next we will also fill the loaf pan for the turret. We will only fill to about 2 cm for the thickness. Tap it again. And we also fill 2 cake pops for the soldiers' hats. Now we will fold the cream batter and also fill 2 cake pops for the soldiers' faces. Again, fold in one direction. Fill 2 cake pops. Give a good tap. Then to the leftover batter, we will add in charcoal powder or black colouring and pour into the loaf pan. So this black colour will be used for colouring the tracks. So we'll just add to colour. So for the sheet cake, actually you don't really need to fold it. Okay, you can just mix it and we'll just pour into the loaf pan here. So we'll bake the big tray for 45 minutes, the loaf pan for 32 minutes, the cake pops for 22 minutes, and lastly the black sheet cake for 16 minutes. We let the cakes cool completely once out of the oven before unmolding. To save time, I pre-baked the cakes to show you the assembly of the tanks, and here are the unmolded cakes. So get ready a cutting mat and a knife. So let's make the hull. We'll slice the 2 ends at an angle to make the Leopard tank V shape. Cut a line at the middle for the wheels and slice off about 2 mm thick for inserting the wheels. So set aside the hull cake. Next, for the turret, we will slice off 2 cm from one side and then 2 small triangles to make the shape. And we will make 2 indents for the pattern. Just wobble your knife. So we will set the turret cake aside as well. For the tracks, cut 2 1.8 cm strips from the black cake for the rubber belt. Here is some melted marshmallow. We will just melt 1 marshmallow in the microwave with a sprinkle of water or chocolate as glue. Bring back your hull cake and invert it. You can use a small brush or a spoon to apply the marshmallow glue. Flip the cake back over and place the tank body on the cake board. And now we will stick on the wheels with chocolate. And we also cut the tracks for the rubber belt. And we will repeat this for the other side. And now we will stick the turret on. And assemble the soldiers. So for each soldier, we will stick 1 cream cake with the green cake on top, and we will stick this onto the top turret. We will then use Nutella to pipe their eyes and mouth. Use some cake crumbs to add camouflage patches on their faces. Insert the pocky for the gun. Add on some headlights. And lastly, we will stick on the cute flag. And our cute leopard tank chiffon cake is complete! Before we end the show, I'm glad to share that we'll be giving away 5 pushing cookbooks and exclusive Army 55 souvenirs to 5 lucky winners. Simply bake a Singapore Army themed chiffon cake after watching this cooking show. Post a picture of it on Facebook or Instagram and make your post public. Tag the Singapore Army and hashtag Army55 chiffon cake. The 5 most creative Singapore Army themed chiffon cakes can bring home the prizes.